Hi guys, in today's lesson we will solve 5 fundamental SQL interview questions that a hiring manager will ask you in a job interview. These are the basic questions for freshers or even the experienced ones. So before going to an interview, I think that everyone should know these basic concepts, because the concepts which are used in this SQL interview are used in most SQL related tasks. If you want to practice more SQL related questions and use the example datasets, I have provided a link in the description below from where you can just go and practice them without problem. So let's dive into the lesson and solve them in practice. So here is the list of questions that we are going to solve in this lesson. The first question is to retrieve the list of employees working in the same department, right? So we will go into the database here. I am inside of my database, called into database, and inside of my tables I don't have any table here. So I will go to this link here, in SQL Interview Top 6 link, and this link will be in the description below, so you can go there and download the dataset from there, or copy it from there and paste it to your database, right? Ctrl V and click on the run icon here, and it will create 4 tables for us. If I just refresh it, it will create 4 tables: customers, employee 2, employees, and sales table, right? And now our task is to retrieve the list of employees working in the same department. So let's just try to open the query tool here and select everything from the employees. Select everything from employees table, employees. If I just run this code and try to see it here, this is our dataset, and we need to extract what? The list of employees working in the same department. For example, John and Bob work in the HR department, so we need to extract both of them, right? And Alice and David and I work in the IT department. We need to extract all of them. But only Frank works in the department called marketing, and he does not have a colleague who work in the same department. So we need to exclude this Frank role from this dataset. Okay, so our task is to do it like that. So first we need to do what? Select everything from employees, not select all the column names, emp name. So first we need to do what? Select all the columns from this table. Select e emp id, comma e. This will be the alias e. The first alias, I mean emp name, emp f name, and department e department from employees table, and give an alias here, right? And this is the first alias, and after that I will again rewrite the employees table, and give an alias as e2. Why? Because I need to join the table with itself, that's why. And after that I need to give a condition where e department is equals to e2 department. So what does it mean? It means just we need to give a condition or perform a self join, which ensures that you are only selecting employees who all work in the same department. If I just try to select this query and run it, it will just give a duplicate values, because it just tries to rewrite the row again for this table. And so in order to avoid it, I need to type in the distinct clause here, distinct, and run this code again, and it will again do what? Import all the dataset, okay? Because it hasn't included the marketing row, because we haven't given another condition which is called emp id is equals or not equals to what? E2 employee ID. What does it mean? It just means that it just excludes the same employee from the results. It ensures that you are not comparing the employee with itself. If I just try to run this code here, you could see that marketing is being excluded. The marketing, because we have identified that employee ID should not equals to itself, okay? and as we have one row here, it just equals to itself, and that's why it has included this row. Okay, and so, and now we will need to do what? Solve the second question. This was the question number one. Okay, let's go to the second question. Question number 2. So here our question is writing the SQL query to find the product names and quantity sold of the products that have a higher price than the average price of all products. Okay, if I go to the database, I need to use which table? The sales table. This one. Okay, I will first just select everything from that table, select everything from sales table, and click on the run icon here. Okay, and now we have this table. Okay, and our mission is to find the product names, these product names, and quantity sold, this quantity sold of the products that have a higher price than the average price of all these products. We have already solved this query in the previous lesson, but we have used the join method here. But I will try to use another method which is called subqueries. In a subquery, I will try to use just it in a simple way. So if you want to just see the other video, I will put that link in the description below, so you can go and see it. Okay, let's try to solve it with the help of the subquery. So I will first try to type in the select product name, given alias first, p product name, and then I will give the p, the second column will be quantity sold, because we are interested only in these two columns. From where? From the sales table, and we will call it S. Let's just try to call all of them S alias. Okay, sales table S, and where, give a condition, the P, this quantity sold should be what? Less or greater than. First I will just do what? Type in the greater, because we need to find the products that have a higher price than the average price of these items. Okay, if we just calculate all of these rows and divide it by the number of rows here, it will just print out the average. So our rows should be greater than that amount. Okay, so we need to do what? Given scope here, inside of the scope I will try to select, type in the first, or find in the average of this column, quantity sold. Okay, after finding the averaging, and I will even give an alias as average price. Okay, and this again will be extracted from where? From again the sales table. Okay, first if I just try to find in the average here from this sales table, from this column, it will say that 80 is the average. Okay, and if I try to run this code, it will give a syntax error. I will delete this comma and again run this code. Again, missing clause P. Where is the P? Okay, this should be S, and again I will run it again, and it will print out two product names, product A, and the second one also is product A. Both of these rows have the quantity sold which is greater than the average price. The average price was what? The average quantity price was 80. So the average quantity amount was 80, and both of these numbers are greater than 80, so that's why they are being extracted here. Okay, and the third question here will be question number 3. Let's go to the question here. Write an SQL query to find the customers whose email contains the word example, whose first name starts with the letter J, and whose last name's third character equals to I. This is the more interesting question. Let's try to check in what we are going to do here. First, we need to use in this customer table. Okay, I will first select everything from the customer table, from the customers. Okay, if I just select everything here, select, and it will print out the result. You can see it has emails and all this information. Okay, and we need to first finding the emails that contain the word example, first name that starts with J and last name I. Okay, that's not too difficult here. We will try to solve it without problem. First I will need to do what? Select everything from customers, because we need all the information from this table from customers, and give a condition where email first. Email should be what? Email should contain the word example. Okay, email, we will type in the magic operator called like with the percentage signs, and inside of these single quotes I will type in the percentage sign here. Okay, and this inside of this percentage sign I will type in the example, because we need to find in the emails that contains example inside of this column email. Okay, this row contains example, this one again contains example, and if we put in the percentage sign of both sides of this word, it just skips all the not matching characters and or words, and print out the sentence regardless of their first or last, for example, characters, right? That's why we are just putting the percentage signs at both sides of this word. Okay, it will just extract example in any case. If example is located here or this part of the sentence, it does not matter. That's why we are just putting the percentage sign here. The second condition will be and the second condition will be what? First name should contain what? It should start with J, right? Let's have a look at it. First name start with J. If I want the first name start with J, first let's just try to extract everything here before running it, and you could see that it has eliminated the number of rows here. It has printed out all the rows where email contains the word example here. And right now first name I need to do what? Start with J. Okay, so I will type in J and the percentage sign. So it will do what? It will just print out all the first name inside of this query, amongst this extracted query, all the names that starts with J character here, and just skip all the other characters here. This means that it just skips all these characters. So if I just run it again here, it will again eliminate the number of rows and print out only those rows which has the J character, the first character, and contains example in each row here. And one more condition I can give in what? And give what? For example, last name should, or the second, how it says that last name third character equals to I. Okay, do we have the third name? This one first, second, third. Okay, let's just try to check it if we have this kind of row or not. Like if I want to third name to be like the specific character, I will just skip the first, the second characters with the underscore here, and the third one will be what? I, for example, right? And the other ones I'm not interested. If I'm not interested in the other ones, I will just put in the percentage sign. Let's just try to check it and see, and you can see yes, last name here, first, second, and last name in Smithern, and Smitherness has the I character as the third character here, as the third position, first, second, and third. So we have successfully extracted 2 rows from the whole dataset here. You might have a big dataset, and so you need to perform these kind of tricks inside of your dataset. That's why this could be really useful to know, especially if you are going through the interview. The interviewer might ask you this question. Okay, the next question will be what? The question number 4. Let's go into the question here. This one is a question. Retrieve customer information where first name is written in uppercase, last name in lowercase, and only include customer with the first name longer than 5 characters. This is also easy ones. These interview questions are a bit basic. In the future we will find in or solve the complex ones, don't worry. It's just the starting lesson, which includes top 5 questions. That's why I have just included the easiest ones. Okay, so we need to do what? Need to retrieve the customer information where first name will be uppercase. So I will try to select everything from this customer table again. So select, and if I want to first name to be uppercase, I will just add in the uppercase upper method to the first name, then given alias if I want. This is also needed to know first name. Okay, then I will give it a lowercase lower method for what? The last name, and then given alias again as last name. Okay, and now I need to do what? Include customers with the first name longer than 5 characters. Okay, first name should contain 5 characters, so I will need to give it later, but first I will just select it from or type in the lower email, because email should also be in the lowercase. Okay, I will type in the, have we written it here? No, it hasn't. We haven't written it here, but I will just include it. If you want lower email, because email is also going to be needed here. From customers. Okay, and where, give a length where the condition was first name should not be greater than 5 characters. If I just select everything for the customers here, this first name should not be or should be greater than 5. Okay, characters, length should be greater than 5. Let's give a character name and type in the where length is first name is greater than 5. Okay, if I just try to run this code here, and you could see it will just extract all these columns with the proper methods here. For example, first name are being extracted as with the uppercase here, last name with the lowercase here, also emails. We could even give an email as alias as email. Okay, from customers where length first name, this first name length is greater than 5. So all of these rows with these first names have the number of characters which are greater than 5. If I just count it, 2, 3, 4, 6, you could see all of these names have the length greater than 5, more than 5 characters. Okay, and the last question will be 5. Let's go to the last question here. We need to find the employees with the same salary and rank them alphabetically. Okay, this might be a bit complex, but it's not very complex. It's a normal question that every employee or every interviewer might ask. First, I will just try to select everything from the employees again. Select everything from employees. Okay, if I just run this code, this is the employee names, department, and their IDs. First, I will need to do what? Extract the employee name and the salary, or I will need to use the second table here, this one, employee 2, because I need the salary here. If I just click on the run, yes, you can see that this employee table has what? The salary column. That's why I have extracted it as an additional table. Okay, I need to do what? Finding the select first employee name, emp name. This is the needed column. the second column will be the salary, which is needed also. And then I will try to do what? Give a rank here. It could be the dense rank. Dense rank does not matter, which will rank all of my rows based on the over salary. Okay, I will just order it by salary. Order by salary. I don't need the partition. Salary. Okay, and let's just type in the from employees again. Employee 2 column. Employee 2. Okay, if I just try to run this query here, you could see that it will just rank all of these rows here based on this salary. It gives the rank for these salaries here 30,000, and then the second rank for these items, for these rows, the third column for this one, and then it gives the fourth rows for the 59, and the 5 and 6, etc. Okay, and now we need to find the employees with the same salary. Okay, what roles have the same salary? This one has, and this one again has the same salary. The other ones are, all of them are unique employee names. Okay, and none of these employees has the equal salaries here. So we need to find in these roles here. Okay, in order to do it, I will try to first selecting this salary from this again employee to table, and group them. Group by salary. Just try to see the result. If I just run this, you could see that it will print all these values here, unique values. Okay, if to make sure about it, I can even do what? Add in the count here. Okay, count here. If you could see, after grouping had, it will just count the number of elements here. Okay, from here you could see that we have 2 items for these 30,000 and 2 items for these 40,000. So we need to do what? Add in the count here to extract only those rows which have more than one item here. Those are the ones, and these ones are not ones. So we need these rows here. So I will give a condition and type in the having count, okay, is greater than 1. Okay, and even let's first run it. It will extract these 2 rows and delete it. I don't need it anymore. We will just extract it, the rows who have the same salary. Okay, the same salary could have the rows who have more than one row, identical row, and we have already grouped it and based on the salary, and again gave a condition. Okay, and now our mission to do what is just to select it inside of this group data. Okay, so I will type in this from these employee salaries here, and give it salary where condition where the salary could be here inside of this select statement here, right? Before that, it will come from this employee 2 table. Okay, before that, if I just select it, this was the previous record, previous query. Okay, it comes from this as a basic employee 2 table, but right now we have a given condition and just performs the query from this inside query, from this subquery. Okay, and extract it from the grouped data. Okay, and then if I just try to run it, it will do what? Select all these names. You could see how it has just extracted the employees with the same salary, and we could even rank it, order by salary rank or dense rank. We have a dense rank here. I can give a salary rank alias and type in the order by salary rank, and even the employee name alphabetically, employee name. Okay, because we have conditions to sort it in alphabetically. So if I just try to sort it, you could see that we have performed this query. We have extracted the employees with the same salary. Sarah White and Sally Karen had the same salary in this range, and John Smith and John White has the equal salaries. Okay, we could even delete this dense rank here from here because we don't need it anymore. This is just the rank. We could just delete it from here and even from here. Okay, if I just run this query here, we have extracted all these employee names with their respective salaries. Okay, I think that's it for now, and this lesson was really helpful for you. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. Have a good day. Bye.